So now we're down to just the 3 stacks. We got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to be working on this stack today here, 30 bananas. And I'm going to start by having 2. I'm going to have 1 right now before I go. I'll bring that with me. Actually, I'll bring... So I just got finished with basketball. Ben came over and want to say hi, Ben?
Hi.
Ben's got a 2-year-old. He's actually an example of a high energy parent himself. So we're gonna have a banana smoothie. I'm gonna crack into this stack right here. I know I had a couple as I went out the door, and I'll just break into some of the reserves here when it comes time to make sure I get my 30 in for the day. All right, so I made another 8 bananas in a smoothie to subsidize what I had with Ben. I think he had about 5 of those bananas worth of smoothie. And now I'm making something for dinner. I'm prepping up some bananas. I'm just going to dehydrate these, and I'm going to make a banana cake for dinner tonight. I'll show you how that turns out. And I'm also going to blend up some bananas and prepare some banana pancakes for the morning. All right, so here are the pancakes that'll be made for tomorrow. What I did was, and I also wanted to show you the smoothie I'm finishing up here, that 8 banana smoothie I mentioned that I made on the back end of finishing smoothie with Ben, was I've only got 4 bananas here left today with about a 5 banana deficit. That's why I'm going to take some frozen bananas, and that'll make up and hit about 30 bananas still. And then I took the bananas to make the pancakes from this stack here of 30. So there's only 2 stacks of 30 left. Now there's just a stack of 22 and a stack of 30. Just 2 more days to go on this banana island. It's been enjoyable, and I'm still enjoying it right now. I know it's only 4 days, and I'm eating some other vegetables too, so it's a pretty easy task. But that's what I'm at so far. Just wanted to give you a little insight. Here I am making dinner. I prepared some dates. I took some medjool dates, put them into here, pitted them. Let's see here, I got 4, 5, 10 dates here. Blended it up with a little bit of water, a little vanilla extract. Now I got a thick date paste in there. I'm going to use that to make a banana cake. So I've got that banana, the cake that, or the bananas that I dehydrated a little earlier, and just a little while ago. Before I put that in there, I made some ice cream, some frozen ice cream as well. Now I'm just going to take these banana strips and layer them in here. So here's how it all turned out. I didn't have enough to make an even 4th layer on the top of that cake, but I'll cut up a pretty picture for Instagram for you to check out. And I'm going to have it alongside with this 5 banana ice cream here. I've got the cake. So that's going to be dinner as far as the bananas. And then the rest of dinner is coming right here in the form of celery. Once again, I'm going to make a celery slaw, but this time, along with tahini, that's going to go into the dressing. That's going to get mixed up into the slaw. I've got some dehydrated tomatoes this time, along with tomorrow's morning pancakes. So when it comes time for the sauce, I'm going to blend up those tomatoes with tahini, a little cumin, and a little bit of lemon. Let's have a little taste test of this cake together. Very sweet, very rich. Tastes like bananas. And the dates added really sweetness and vanilla. Nice mellowness to it. So I haven't been ignoring your questions on Instagram. I was just posting my Instagram photos along at the same time as I'm recording these videos for Banana Island, but I'm going to answer some of the questions. So one source of dates, somebody asked where to get dates from. The best online source of dates that I found are found at 7hotdates.com. That's the number 7 hot dates. You can just follow the link right there. 7hotdates.com. They send fantastic dates. The Bautista family farm out there, and great variety. You can check around. And the other place I've heard great things about are called The Date People. The Date People. I'll include that link right there too. So check out either of those 2 links. Fantastic source of really fresh dates when they're in season. And otherwise you can get them all around the year as well. As long as they have them, they'll still sell them to you. The other question I was asked was about making the transition from an unhealthy diet to a healthier diet. I think said she was overweight as well, and she wants to make the transition. She's a new mother, and what are my tips? How to do that? Well, I got threefold as far as tips go. The first tip in making a dietary change, I think she was talking about going to a raw diet or a vegan diet, is going to be recognize that it's a long-term thing, a lifelong thing. Living healthy is a lifelong plan, so it's not a 30-day diet or a 60-day diet. You can do 30-day experiments or 60-day experiments or challenges, sure, but see it as a long-term thing. See it as something that you're going to be continually making refinements on for the rest of your life. And you want to be eating a healthy diet that you enjoy for the rest of your life. So craft the diet that you enjoy, craft the lifestyle that you enjoy. That's the first one. It's a long-term vision. Next, in keeping that long-term vision, the second tip I would have would be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself. Spend zero time in guilt or in berating yourself. It's been well proven actually that it has the opposite effect. If you want to succeed in staying on your diet, even if you fall off, you should be saying, so be it, I'll be better next time. That attitude would be far more better than berating yourself or making yourself feel guilty. Essentially, how would you talk to your child if they made a mistake, if they fell off the path that they had intended to be upon? You'd be compassionate and you'd be encouraging. You'd say, that's all right, you can do better the next time. It's inside of you. I know you had the strength to do it. You made a little mistake. Learn from it and move on. So that's number one, long-term vision. Number two, be easy on yourself. Number three, plan to fail. Plan to make a mistake on that long-term vision and plan to be nice to yourself and plan for that mistake to happen. So what do I mean by that? Set yourself up for success. I decided along the journey that I was going to be vegan and that if I fell off of my healthy diet, which was I was intending to eat a low-fat, fruit-based, 80-10-10 style diet, raw vegan, all the way raw. That's what I wanted to do. But I knew if I fell off raw, I wasn't going to go back to bacon. I was going to go back to bread. That's what I was going to go back to, or chips, or crackers, or cookies. I had cheat foods in my head that I knew were acceptable. I didn't want to fall back to them. I had better things in mind. But if I fell off, I knew I wasn't going too far off. So plan to make a mistake. Set yourself up and have chopped fruit in the freezer so I can make ice cream when I want to make it, as opposed to just having to buy ice cream. Or chop up and make some crackers in the dehydrator. Or set yourself up so you can succeed. Does that make sense? So as I refined it, and I kept changing what my cheat food was, Ben was over today, a friend, and he was asking about my healthy diet. He's like, you eat so healthy. He's like, don't you have any cheat foods? And I was explaining what my cheat foods were, and he said, those are healthy foods. And that's what the game is. Keep refining what those cheat foods are until they become healthy enough. You know, if I have a cheat of steaming some potato, oh, so be it. For me, especially if I look back on a long-term vision, that's a huge improvement for me. So set yourself up for success. See that long-term vision, be nice to yourself, and keep it vegan. Keep it low-fat. As far as the practical side of it, the tips, start your day with fruit. Start the day with fruit. Make breakfast always fruit. And then lunch, I prefer fruit. If you want to go starch-based, make it corn, rice, potatoes, pasta, but keep it carbohydrate-based. Keep it low-fat. Breakfast, lunch, low-fat. Start dinner off with some carbohydrates. If you had fruit at lunch, have fruit for dinner, and then have the salad. If you had starches at lunch, have starch for dinner. Or if you had fruit for lunch and you want to have starch for dinner, okay. But keep the carbohydrate content up, keep the fat content low, and as you do this over time, as you get that steady, you'll be able to make a refinement more to dropping out the gluten, or dropping out the cooked carbohydrates and moving on to just raw food. Whatever refinements you want to do, they'll be easier able to be implemented when you're healthier. So just get anything going. The main thing is consistency in that regard. So consistently be vegan, consistently keep it low fat. Those are my tips. I hope they serve you. If you have any other questions, another tip would be subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be putting out way more videos, as you're seeing here, helping you succeed, helping parents have way more energy, way more fun with their life. I'm going to show you a healthy example of what a vegan family can look like. Thank you for watching. I'm going to finish up with this ice cream and cake here, and then I'll move on to showing you what I had for salad dinner. Very rich, very savory, very salty if you like that celery taste. I really do. That tomatoes, the dehydrated tomatoes, that intense flavor there. Mixes so well with the cumin, and then that tahini just adds the creaminess. I'm going to always recommend Shirley Bar tahini. There's a link right down there. Get your jar of that tahini. You will thank me when you do. I can just taste you can taste the difference. It's the best tahini I've ever had, hands down. and I can taste the difference in the final result of my dressings and my salads. So I highly recommend that tahini. Well, thank you so much for watching. Until tomorrow, live joyously, parent passionately. I'll see you tomorrow for day 5 of Banana Island. We'll be starting off with pancakes. Thanks for watching, and if you want to find out if I survived through day 5 of Banana Island, click the video link right here. And of course, subscribe for more tips on how to be a fit, healthy, high-energy parent.